One. Oh, what does it look like? Hey, it's Friday Night Gaming, episode 11. I'm your boy Trigun. We got a late night special going for you. It's real late on a Saturday night. And let me just introduce you to my co-host. You're not going to believe this one, who once got married in Vegas. Hey.
Hey. That's
True story facts. Yo, congratulations to the man we all love and the co-host Sai, and congratulations to him and his wife. He started the podcast with some great news. Your boy got married. He was out there in Vegas doing it big. You know how he does it, and he's a married man. So we're out here just living this dream. You know,
dude, out there was insane, man. And thank you for that. It was a good intro. I appreciate it.
Hell yeah, man. Shout out to you. Marriage is a beautiful thing, and you know, we might don't worry, the podcast is still intact, but Sai might be living out west next by the next episode. Confirmed.
It's possible.
It's possible. Again,
live stream from the strip.
Live from the strip, baby. Let's get your ducats up. Get those hit them casino things, you know, those chips. Got to get them. I'm your boy Trigun. Hit me on Twitter at Trigun4848. Also hit me on twitch.tv/Trigun411. I'm streaming all the greatest games from 2008. Sai, go ahead and hit him. That's actual facts. Got him with 3 remasters. Come on, that's actual facts. Sai, go ahead and hit him with your info real quick.
You can find me on Twitter. At Scythex_ and twitch.tv/Scythex.
There you go. Make sure you guys, this is episode 11, hit the like button, retweet us, hit us with all kind of comments, tell your friends, tell your grandmother, tell her holla at me in the DMs. Do whatever you got to do. I'm just joking about that. Good shout out.
Spread the word, man.
Spread the word, man. We really need as much help as we can getting us out on the gaming community. Make sure you download us on iTunes, Google Play, and YouTube. We're all over the place. So make sure you know you download.
They always go live on the devices roughly. I don't know. I want to say like 4 hours after that an episode.
Yeah. Anytime after the episode, you know, Sai hooks it up. With his tech savviness, and it gets him on. I said, make sure you download us, listen to us in the car, on your way home, whatever you're doing. You know, you and wifey spend a little time together, put us on. Anyway, just don't do that because then you'll get denied. We're gonna jump right into this thing. No guests this week. We may have some guests in the future, but we're gonna jump right into this thing and talk about what happened last night, bruh. Go ahead and hit him, Si.
Well, last night was nuts, man. Club Bed and Sheets was popping like crazy.
Yo, it was.
I got in there. I think, yeah, dude. I got in there. I want to say roughly like 10 o'clock. I stayed in there for a couple hours. It was pretty wild. But nah, I woke up like 2 hours
everybody
later.
Was in that thing last night.
Yeah, for real. I woke up like 2 hours later. I was like, yo, who's gaming?
This man texted like 12 a.m. like, yo, what's popping? I'm like, damn, fam, when you been? Bro, when I got Sai's text, I was actually I was actually sleeping on the couch because I fell asleep with the headset on. Like, bro, I was shot at like 11:47. I went down. Me and Sean were playing GTA. But anyway, what did you do after you left the club at like 12? What did you get into?
Well, basically, I fired up the PS4. I had Tones join me. We ran some duos in Fortnite.
Okay, shout out to Tones.
Yes, sir.
The new umbrella god on Fortnite.
Yep. So I guess they added a bunch of things while I was away. So I wanted to check them out. So me and him ran some duos. They added a new controller setup. It's called Builder. Yeah, it's called Builder Pro, and it's supposed to. It takes a little bit to get used to. I'm still not used to it, and I'm rusty as hell anyway. But it helps you build faster. So like instead of you scrolling through like all the materials and whatnot,
that's tight.
You can like annoying. You can trigger build. So like each button's a different build. Like so you can have, I think your left trigger is your ramps, your right trigger is your walls. So you can just go, you know, back and forth and just whip up a fort real quick using a controller, which is nice.
Yeah, that's real.
When you're with those PC cats, you can kind of keep up a little bit.
Yo, you can't. Them PC dudes be building like crazy.
Yeah. But we ran duos for like, I don't know, maybe 2-3 hours, and we kept going. All right, one more. All right, one more. You know.
Yeah, and, that's how it goes. That's how it goes.
And on the final one more, we got we got Tones' first duo, his first duo umbrella. So,
hey, there he is.
I'll call that a productive night.
Oh, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. Yeah. So we, you know, what we did was me and Shansa, we basically got on Rory, and then that McElroy, you know, you're supposed to be playing Monday because you know Tones let us know it's in McElroy Monday, but we played Friday, whatever. In any event, we got on Rory. The game is fire. It's actually fun to play, but you can only be Rory and whatever. So we played a couple rounds of golf, and then we jumped on GTA to go.
You make your own character in that game, though.
Nah, but when you play online, like heads up quick game, you can only be Rory. So we were trying to figure out, we were trying to figure out how we could get into our own characters, but we just didn't. We didn't want to mess with it, so we were like, "Yo, let's just play it real quick." Because you can only be him if you're going head to head for like a quick game. I'm sure there's a way where you could, you know, create it. I know there's create a character, but I don't know if there's.
Yeah, I created one character and like ran a quick. I don't even know. They give you like 5 rounds or something like that.
Yeah. I don't know. So we gotta check that out. But after that, we jumped on GTA because Shansa was like, "Yo, I gotta check out my thing," and then I was like, "Yo, I was dozing."
Was your money still sitting there from when we logged in like months ago,
bruh? Not only was the money has the money been there, they hit us with 250 G's just for being a loyal GTA player. Like, so if you log in right now, you're gonna get 250K.
Dope.
So I was like, yo, that's tight. And then I went ahead. I didn't even check my Coke warehouses. I'm sure that it's like shot to hell. Shansa jumped on. He was grinding. He's back in grind mode. Right? Yeah, he actually bought the car joint, the carport, import, export, whatever. And he was like, I'm delivering my car. And I was like, what? I was like, when did you buy that? He's like, just now. He's like, I just said it to you 5 minutes ago. I was like, fam, I was asleep. Sucker, what you talking about? So anyway, shout out to Shansa because he said, you better make fun of yourself for being asleep. So your boy Trigon was out, bro. I was straight sleep.
That club was crazy last night.
The club was popping though. We had all kind of performances from the cold pillow and
pillow talkers.
Yeah, exactly, all that stuff. So it was pretty tight. But 2 Friday nights ago, we basically me and Shansa rocked Rory like the whole night, and Pac made a guest appearance while he was porting the fort for that Fortnite love. Anyway, yo, did you run into a Port-a-Fort joint? Like, did you when you were playing?
I was actually using one. It's pretty cool.
Is it like, does it just pop up and you pop up onto it?
No. So what happens is it builds this fort like instantly, and you're on the ground floor, and there's 4 tires, and there's tires in each corner of the little 1x1, and it shoots you to the top. The problem is,
that's dope.
You got to be quick with your build because you want to put a floor down. Otherwise, you can just go down into the middle. If you're not paying attention, it'll drop you back down.
Oh, damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I gotta check that out. Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up.
And
but anyway, let's
a mini gun. They added a light machine gun.
Oh, for real?
Yep.
Damn. Yeah, I gotta get back on Fortnite. I just hollered at my boy. He was like, "Yo, I'm into Fortnite." I was like, "All right, yeah, I got to get back on there." But yeah, so we're gonna talk about basically what we've been gaming on this past week. As you guys know, Sai was out traveling the world doing his thing, and so I'll let you tell him I'll let you tell the people what you've been doing, man.
Yeah, man. Before we went out to Vegas, I was playing Fortnite. Like I said, they added the the Port-a-Fort things and whatnot.
Yeah.
But I got back into Hellblade. I wanted to get back into it. I've been pushing it aside for other things, but I finally got back into it. I'm like, all right, let me try and beat this thing. And I feel like I'm in the last area, but as soon as I like walked in there and I was about to do my thing, and like I had like crazy boss fights and stuff, I'm like, all right, man,
bro,
I got this.
I turned in your stream. I'm like, this man's like, yo, no spoilers. I'm like, yo, I thought he was at the final boss. I turned it off.
Dude, it was crazy.
Like 3 weeks later, I'm like, fam, you finish Hellblade? You're like, nah, bro.
Dude, there was a fight. Yo, every time I turned a corner, there was another fight. I'm like, I must be close. I must be getting to the last guy or something. And all of a sudden, it's like, nah, you can't proceed until you do like these trials. And
damn, that's crazy.
Right. So without spoiling anything, I'm not going to continue. But the game's not over, and it doesn't seem like it's going to be over for a little while. So
that's dope, though. You get to play a tight game.
Nah, it's awesome. I have no complaints.
Fire.
And short and quickly, what's the name? I was playing the slot machines this past week.
Hey, bro,
it counts as a video game, right?
This man put it on his list. And he played like 3 of them, so he got 3 games beat. My guy.
Yo, I beat every slot machine in the casino.
Wow,
man.
This man.
Nah, for real though. I would sit down and it would say game over because it took all my money. Facts.
Damn, this man lost millions out there in the casino.
Yeah.
Hope wifey ain't watching this episode, bruh.
She hit it big on roulette.
Oh, word?
Yeah, she got her money and she like, damn. I'm like, hurry up, bet because it was gonna like the dealer's gonna be like, oh, no more bets, and she like frantically like slides her bet out, not knowing how much money it was. She ended up winning like $1,000. It was crazy, like one spin in the roulette wheel.
Bruh, that's crazy. Yeah. Shout out to wifey winning the G off.
I was excited and low key salty because I've been getting my ass beat all week. This man like, she bet you got $1,000. I'm sitting here like, damn it.
Oh man,
I can't get one blackjack on the table.
He like, oh man, he's like, oh, I married the right one. Hey, let's go. Nah, shout out to wifey.
I was like, as soon as she won, I'm like, half that's mine now, right?
Yeah.
You don't like that joke too much.
Oh man, he out here with his wallet, like, half of that goes in here.
Wait, let me get that 500. I gotta go hit that blackjack table
for real. Yeah, that's crazy. Shout out to y'all though for doing
no, that's all I did because again I was away, so I only been playing those 2 games.
That's what's up. I don't even know if I mentioned this last time. I beat Uncharted 2. So that's 6 games for me on the year.
So out of 1 and 2, which one did you like better?
Bruh, 2. I actually liked 1, but once I played 2, I realized how fire it was, and like I actually was able to. The story was mad coherent, and like I understood and I liked all the characters and the way they developed them. Like 1,
I think 2 is the GOAT to me.
Yeah,
I haven't played the newest one, but 2 is by far my favorite.
Yeah, I see people. I think that's the general consensus. People say 2 is fire, and then the others kind of fall where they are. But like, I can't like 1 was kind of like I don't even remember. It almost seemed like disjointed to me. Like I just remember like Sully, and it wasn't memorable, and that's why like 2 for me was actually fire. So that's 6 games in the year. Hopefully, I can get to this road to 24. I got to beat 2. What is it? April 20th? Dang, April 22nd. I got 8 days to beat 2 games. Good luck. I started God of War 3 Remastered.
A Way Out's coming soon.
Oh hell yeah, yo, that'll be 1. That'll be like my 1 for April, unless I can beat this God of War 3 Remastered. Yeah. I could actually beat this in the next 3 days if I can get like an hour a night in. That'd be tight. I've been playing Rory. I figured out the putting. I'm like pretty good at the game now.
That was what's funny with Rory? I was able to like chip the ball into the hole.
Yeah. Oh, for like you were?
Yeah, dude, I could chip it into the hole, no problem. Dude, if I chip it and miss the hole, I'm like 9 putting it.
Yeah. This man say, yo, if I could chip in from 30, but I can't hit a putt from 3 feet, bro.
Dude, it was stupid.
Nah, but I actually feel you because like that's actually how the game. You hope that you get like 2 feet from the hole, or else you're done. Like if the ball rolls, if you got a 20-foot putt, go ahead and scrap that because you're going to hit the putt limit, like for real. So I've been rocking on that Golf Clash, as you know. I'm currently in the Earth Day tournament now, trying to finally make the cut.
I heard they added new like clubs and stuff.
Yo, they added new clubs and they added new holes and like, yo, Golf Clash, yo, they actually won an award. They won some kind of, I guess they have like a mobile game award show, and they won an award. So they gave us like free coins and free balls, like 2 weeks ago. So they won some kind of mobile game award because the game is so good. I can't even explain it. It's so good, and I'm like past the level of frustration now because I got like 500,000 coins, so that's tight. Jumped on Rocket League the other night. Yo, I hate the game. Like I'm done. I'm done.
Why,
bro? I got on Rocket League because I got smoked. I got smoked 3 times. I'm salty, bro. I got on Rocket League. I'm like, this game is annoying AF. Rage quit. So anyway, that was fun. Rocket League is the GOAT, but I'm just pissed because I'm rusty and I got my ass whooped 3 times and it was not fun. Anyway, we gonna move on.
So you're saying I should 1v1 you right now?
Right now, if you 1v1 me right now, you'll definitely get that dub. That's crazy. Anyway, moving on. Go download Golf Clash right now, and when you get addicted to it, you might want to apply for them in GAD Gamer Edition. Anyway, moving forward. Hey, Si, tell them what's on your mind, player.
Hey, so this past weekend, Bungie invited. I don't know the exact number of how many they invited, but they invited a large group of Destiny streamers from Mixer and Twitch and things like that. They've invited them all to the studio, and they were having like constructive talks and like feedback talks. Yeah. So, and it's all about like what, from a gamer's perspective, what could they do to improve Destiny 2? And like, I know like not all of us were invited, obviously, but
that's kind of crazy.
Yeah, they're big enough names, and they know what needs to be done. You know what I mean? So I kind of trust that they're bringing up all the problems that.
Well, they know what the community, because the community basically makes up Twitch. So, and they're always interacting. That's basically what Twitch is. So they know like the voice of the people. They know what the people want.
Because the streamers that only do raids, they know what the issues are with the raids. You know, the people that do trials and PvP only, they know what the problem is. So it's like they had a good group of people there that know what they're talking about, and it's exciting to see because like you're not just like seeing a random tweet like, oh yeah, we're listening, you know, or whatever.
They're actually putting their money where their mouth is. They're not just blowing smoke to blow it.
They're inviting these people into their studio to basically tell them how shitty their game is and how they can fix it.
Yeah, how they can fix. If actual improvements come out of this could. I mean,
it makes me excited that it will. Yeah, they put in the effort to do this.
That's unbelievable. That like has any. I can't think of hearing any news of any developer doing it.
I've never heard of that. As long as I've been paying attention to, like studios and stuff like that, I've never heard of it.
That might be because I got to be honest with you. As far as Destiny's concerned, I'm actually done with Destiny. Like, I'm not Destiny 3 drops or DLC drops. I'm done with it because, like, just the way they pulled the multiplayer on like Destiny 1 if you didn't have the DLC. And then after this whole debacle for months, it was really bad. But, like, if they're really trying, like, who knows? Maybe something good will come and, who knows?
You know me, I'm a Destiny head, and
oh yeah, hell yeah.
If they can get the game right, and I feel like they're moving in the right direction. I think I said it either the last cast or 2 podcasts ago that I jumped back on there to see what's going on, and I actually had some fun with it. But they have a reveal stream coming up this Tuesday about the new DLC dropping May 8th, I think it is.
They got DLC drop. I thought it was. Oh damn! I thought it was gonna be like September.
Well, September is gonna be their big expansion.
The big expansion, like the Taken King joint. Okay.
Yeah. And that's where I feel like these talks with the gamers.
Will actually be implemented during that time.
Because the DLC is already made. It's dropping in like a week or in 2 weeks or whatever.
Okay.
So, like they might be able to manipulate a little bit of the files and whatnot, but I feel like the major stuff is going to be in September with the expansion.
I mean, that makes sense because people don't realize development takes like months.
Right. It's not just a click of a button as much as we want it to be. Because you can click that button and then break 7 other things. So as you see in Fortnite Weekly. They add something and 5 other things don't work.
That's true for sure.
But so it's exciting. I can't wait to see what happens. They're doing, like I said, the reveal stream on Tuesday for the DLC, and they're one of their community managers, Deej, who's very vocal with being the middleman between Bungie and the community, confirmed that they will be addressing this past weekend and what was said and what they're going to do moving forward with that information. So,
that's tight.
Yeah, so I'm excited for that reveal stream and to see where we're headed.
Yeah, hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. No, that's what's up. As far as
what's on your mind.
Hey, let's get into it. So listen, I'm gonna tell you right now, this was on my mind real quick. God of War. Tomorrow morning at around between 9 and 10 a.m., I will be getting a God of War tattoo on the side of my neck because I'm a God of War fanboy. Confirmed, either going to be the side of my neck or my lower back. I haven't confirmed either way. I'll put the picture on Twitter. Back. Yeah, I'm leaning towards it. In any event, God of War. So this is what's on my mind. First of all, I can't stop thinking about God of War. That's why I just said it 7 times. My question is this to the people. I'm thinking about 2018 Game of the Year. We all know in 2017 Game of the Year was Zelda because it was nostalgia and fanboyism. Anyway, moving forward. So I'm joking, Nintendo fanboys. Please don't give me hate. What will be the Game of the Year in 2018? And this is bruh.
Dude, I'll jump off a bridge if that's
somebody said I was watching another podcast. Shout out to Weapon Wheel Podcast. Shout out to Grown Man Gaming, and shout out to Press Start Podcast. So those are the top 3 podcasts out there. So they were talking about in Press Start, Kofi was saying, if the Labos outsells God of War. He actually said he don't think it was possible, but he really wants it to because
just to be trolly.
Twitter would be on fire.
Yeah,
bro. I would actually
that's the worst day ever if that.
It would actually be. I actually hope that would happen because it would be the funniest thing I've ever seen. Anyway, so what's gonna be Game of the Year? And this is okay. I'll throw this out there. We don't really have to get into it, but I'm thinking Spider-Man, God of War, and Red Dead Redemption you got the 3 heavy hitters this year. I know, no disrespect to Super Smash. Like, I know people are like, yo, Smash Brothers, GOAT. I understand Smash. This is the thing, right?
What about Detroit? Doesn't Detroit come out?
Detroit comes out, but Detroit is a new IP, a new iteration. And I feel like people like tread lightly on new iterations.
And they go hard on like the old stuff.
Yeah, and they go God of War, God of War and Red Dead Redemption have a fan base that's crazy. Just like I feel like Detroit Become Human at best is going to be like a Shadow of Mordor, like that came out in 2014. Like the game was completely slept on, but from what I understand, it was amazing. The people who played it thought it was amazing. So I feel like Detroit's going to be like that. It's going to be kind of slept on. But we were just talking before the show, like I feel like people aren't even talking about it because God of War is crazy, and then
God of War is
people
right now.
Yo, people are talking about God of War, and people are talking about Spider-Man, like in the Twitter sphere and like gaming. People are talking about God of War and Spider-Man. And Red Dead, as we get closer to Red Dead,
the guy who created God of War,
Cory Barlog.
You see him, he put out a video of himself like crying as he was reading the reviews and stuff.
Yo, I wanted to see that video because they were like, they said he put like because you obviously the game, they took 5 years to make this game.
Yeah.
And they were like, he put every, and people don't realize, like, shout out to developers, man, because people don't really realize a lot of gamers are just like, F these people, F this company. Yep. And like, I get that to an extent, but these developers are human beings, and they put like, some game studios have you at the studio like 20 hours a day. Yep. Like, I can't believe what these cats go through to do this. So when they
20 hours a day, and you can't talk about it when you leave the office.
Yeah, exactly. Like you can't talk about what you've been doing for like 100 hours a week.
Like where have you been for the last 5 months? I can't tell you.
Yeah,
but like
I know it's like the CIA
operation or some shit.
Yeah, hell yeah. So I'm like, yeah, that was unbelievable. I want to see that video, but this is what I'm thinking, right? Smash is just Smash. I say just, and people are like, oh my god, how could you say that? It's a fighting game, which is cool, but to me, in order to win Game of the Year, this is a whole different topic. I don't even want to really get into it. You have to have something substantial and something way more than just fighting and stuff like that. So anyway, I think,
well, friggin' Overwatch. Just blows your point out of the water.
Yeah. Well, no, I know, but see, now, not really. It does because it won, but I don't think that should have even been up for Game of the Year.
Exactly. But that's my point. So, like, Smash could very well win.
No, Smash. Oh no, Smash could win, but if Smash beats God of War, Spider-Man, and Red Dead, I'm done because God of War, people are like, it's a masterpiece, like it's masterfully done, like it's a piece of art. Like, I don't care how good Smash is, it's still, you're just knocking another person like off the stage. Like, I'm sorry, like that's what it comes at. It's a lot of fun.
People are loving on Far Cry 5 and A Way Out.
So, dog, I totally forgot. You know what? Oh man, Far Cry 5 is actually fire. I heard. Anyway.
Yeah.
I think like
I haven't heard one person say A Way Out was bad.
Yeah, no, and that's the thing. See, here's why I can tell you why those two games won't win. They don't have the
fan base.
They don't hold the cachet. Like when you say God of War, people are like Kratos, like it's just these are God of War, Spider-Man, and Red Dead are like Rockstar. Like you're not beating Rockstar with a 5-hour game.
Has GTA ever won Game of the Year?
That's a good question.
I don't think it has, and that's a big time game.
Yeah, no, it definitely is. I don't know. I'm trying to think. I thought.
Yo, Fly, what's up, buddy?
What up, Fly? Yo, we doing that late night special, man. Hey, welcome to the chat. Why is my mouse not working?
Yeah, I don't think GTA ever won.
Maybe it did. GTA Game of the Year. Yeah, I'm looking it up now. Actually, no, that's just the release date. Huh? Yeah, it doesn't say. Nah, I don't remember it. Oh, year-end list receiving Game of the Year wins from. Oh, it did win. I mean, it won Game of the Year from like CNET, Golden Joystick Awards, Slant Magazine. Machinima's Inside Gaming. So it won game, but I don't think it won it at like the official thing. But anyway, let's keep it moving.
To my point is that Rockstar makes these games, but it's not gonna compete with something like God of War. Maybe, I don't know.
Well, I think Rockstar now, based on GTA, it's built such like a cachet and bravado that when Rockstar, I feel like, has so much swagger now, like, and so much confidence, just based off the fact that they created the second highest selling game of all time in history.
It's got to be the best game ever made. Only in the fact of like no one will ever sell the amount of copies that they're doing.
Oh God, no. Yeah, like you have to assume, and they kind of did it at the perfect time if you think about it, because I personally bought the game 3 times. I bought it once for 360, I bought it once for PS4, and then I just bought a copy like 2 months ago for my father-in-law. So like it's still in the top 10 games sold every month. You know what I mean? Yeah, Fly, thanks for coming through, man. We doing a little late night special. We tried to coordinate it earlier, but hey, we were better than
that club was still popping, man. I had to go back.
That club was popping, my boy. I'm about to go to the club after this podcast. Facts, my guy. Anyway, let's enough of the bull. Let's jump into it's very important. Let's jump into the main event. We're gonna hit Nintendo, Xbox, and PlayStation in less than 10 minutes. So let's dive into first. Most importantly, after we can actually end the podcast right after this, the most important news of this month.
Game of the year.
The game of the yeah, bro. That AOTY accessory of the year, my boy. Thanks. Yo, accessory of the year. That Labo drops 420. It dropped. Reviews are in. Cardboard is the wave of the
future
in gaming. VR is out. Let's put some respect on that Labo, bro. Put some hey, shout out to Nintendo Labo. Let's get it one time. Listen, I'm trolling and
with that shit.
I'm sure Pops is shaking his head at me. Shout out to my Pops. He sends me an article every week about the Nintendo Labo and trying to get me to see another perspective, because he knows I always troll it on the podcast, and I appreciate him doing that, because it does give me some insight into the Labo and the fact that it's technologically, like, kids can develop creative ways of thinking. But here's what you got to know at the end of the day. It's still cardboard.
Yep.
It's still cardboard.
And not to cut you off, but I recently saw an article that the Labo, that what's the name? Nintendo is releasing the cardboard separately, and you can buy the cardboard for $10 to $20 depending on which one you're buying. So really? if you're buying the friggin' robot or whatever, that robot might cost you $100 if you have to buy all the pieces,
bruh.
Like I don't know, man. This shit's
Fly said, I mean, it's cardboard. Get an erector set, bruh.
Seriously though,
bruh. Listen, this is the thing. It's a cool idea, and I understand the merits of it, but maybe I'm just ignorant, bruh. It's cardboard, my guy. Like, and I'm tired of seeing articles talking about
you remember, like, in like the 4th grade or whatever, and you had to make like that project out of your shoebox.
Oh my, yes, yo.
That's basically the Labo.
Bro, here's the thing about the Labo. What if you're fucking around with that robot suit and you mess around and spill your milk, dog? Like, if you spill the milk on a cardboard, it's not going to be the same. What if somebody bends it? Like, people,
you're a sorry ass robot.
Now you got to get a replacement robot suit for $100. Like, I can't deal with the Labo. I'm sorry. And if you get it for your kids, if you got the money, cool. They want to have fun with the cardboard, that's fine. They want to cut it out, whatever. Put it together, that's fine. Don't spill milk on it. And if you're a grown man who has this with no kids, please register as a sex offender. I'm serious. I need to know where you are so you stay away from my son. Anyway, that's Nintendo news. And they don't have really any new games that are relevant. No. They're dropping that Smash, I think, comes out in the summer, maybe.
Yeah, Smash is gonna be a major player.
Smash is gonna be major for sure. Maybe even game of the year. Who knows?
Yeah.
Xbox news, real quick. Sea of Thieves still trash. There's no new news there.
Segment. The Xbox segment.
Xbox slander. We just call it the Xbox slander segment. Shout out to all the Xbox fanboys and people on 360 like myself. Metal Gear Solid 5 and Super Mega Baseball are going to be free for May on Xbox's Gold. So I'm gonna probably purchase an Xbox One so I can play Super Mega Baseball. Vanquish. I hope people don't take me seriously, bro, because like it's ridiculous. Vanquish and Streets. Now this is intriguing, and I know. Shout out to Bobby Sherm. He would like this. Streets of Rage collection.
Streets of Rage is dope.
Yo, Streets of Rage is fire. I don't know what the collection means. I'm not sure if it's like a remaster or
of all of them, because wasn't there multiple?
Yeah, I thought there were. I don't even know what that means.
So it's probably all of them remastered into one bundle.
Yeah, but Streets of Rage, the collection coming to Xbox One. If I'm an Xbox person, I'm sitting here looking at my Xbox like I like God of War, boy, come here, boy. Anyway,
what's funny? Like there's a major Twitch streamer called Lyric. I don't know if you heard of him.
Nah, yeah, I heard of him.
This dude, he's a huge streamer. He get crazy amount of viewers and whatnot a daily. Yeah. And he recently tweeted and he was like, he's like, I sit down, I stare at my Xbox every day. And I'm like, why the hell do I still have this paperweight? So then he ends up doing a giveaway for his Xbox.
Oh my God.
He's like, the Xbox is the most useless console I've ever owned in my life. He's like, who wants it? Giveaway time. I'm like, oh my God.
Yo, for real. And I don't understand it. And if you're an Xbox fan, you're sitting there, you're watching people play God of War, and like you're just sitting there playing Sea of Thieves and chasing chickens and jumping in water to fight a monster with no legs. Like they have a monster that doesn't have a full body. Like, what are you doing right now? Like, I don't know, man. It's crazy. So anyway,
the only games that I see people playing on Xbox is like Sea of Thieves, Destiny, and Fortnite, and 2 of the 3 you can do on a PlayStation. So I'm good.
Yeah. This dude, I follow on Twitter. Shout out, his name is Arsenal. He wrote, "It's gotta suck to be one of the console war dudes who have to force themselves to not enjoy God of War and downplay it instead of just enjoying the hell out of one of the coolest games I've ever played. This game is amazing, and for me, sums up exactly why I love video games." So and that's a perfect segue into our next topic at PlayStation. And guess what we're gonna talk about?
That God of War.
Kratos. Yo, come here, boy. Anyway, the game is fire. I haven't even played it, but I don't give a damn. It's fire. It's sitting upstairs in a box waiting to be unboxed so I can drop this video and get it.
When you're doing that unboxing, when you're ready to play it?
I'm gonna do the unboxing tomorrow. Should I do it live or should I like?
Yeah, you might as well do it live. Why not?
You know what? Yeah, I might have to do that live.
You know what you should do? Do it live on the podcast channel.
Yeah. I'm actually gonna do that. So look out for that. So I tell all the fans, Fly, please come through.
Check it out.
Nah, I'm gonna drop that. I'm gonna do that live. I'm thinking about maybe having L Dog up in there. I don't even know, but anyway, so I can just say, "Open this package, boy." Whoa, hold on, pause. Anyway, babe, probably not.
Back to that Labo conversation.
This man registered. Anyway, I can't.
You're benched.
Oh man, I'm on the sidelines forever. Anyway, God of War, real quick. 95 on Metacritic, 10 out of 10 IGN, 10 out of 10 all kind of, I don't even know what it is on GameSpot, but it's 10 out of 10. It's actually the Metacritic user score is a 9.2. I was scrolling down 10, 10, 10, 0. Yeah. I'm like, what cuck put a 0? And then I read it. He put a 0. Yo, people, so I want to smack everyone in the face. This dude is like, really? I wouldn't call this a game. It's more like a movie. And people think the story is good just because.
Oh my god!
I'm like, bro,
who let Tones in the fucking the rating committee?
This man, that was him. Yo, dude gave the game a 0 because he's like, it's more like a movie, and just because he goes, just because the acting is Oscar worthy doesn't make it a good story. Like, dude, what? Like, please,
what are you talking about?
Please eat a Tide Pod and sniff a condom. Like, please.
I think he did before he gave his rating.
Yeah, bruh. Anyway,
he had 9 condoms in his nose and 4 Tide Pods. Like,
seriously. This kind of, I know size amped as well. I don't think he's as amped as me because like he ain't gonna get that tattoo.
I'm excited to play it. It's just a story game that I'm gonna gamefly, so I got some things ahead of it right now,
bruh. This man game flying. I done paid $140.
Hey yo, I did the collectors for Destiny, man. You do it with the
game. No, you got a good point. Just real quickly, God of War, PS, and these are numbers. Sai gave me these numbers. He's very good at finding info. I'm like half baked. God of War 1, aka the first one that came out, was a 94 on Metacritic. I think God of War 2 was a 93. God of War 3 was a 92.
God of War 3 was the first one on PlayStation.
Oh, PlayStation on PS3. Okay, God of War 3, which I'm playing through now. I got the remastered for PS4. That came out, I think it was like 5 years ago.
You know what? It's lower than God of War 2 and 1 as far as like the rating, but I enjoyed 3 the most out of the other two.
Yo, everybody that I talk to is like 3 is actually been the best one so far. So it's funny that it got the lowest rating out of all of them. And so I'm playing it right now, and I can the brutality in the boss fights are crazy good. Like, I'm loving God of War 3 Remastered.
Last time I played it was when it came out for the PS3, so I don't remember much of it, but I do remember it being brutal.
Yeah. No, and that was right at the end of the PS3 generation, I think. God of War Ascension, when no one really recognizes that as like a God of War thing because it's like a side piece.
I've never played it. I don't even know if it's like canon to the story.
Okay.
I don't know. It could be just like maybe a side thing from a different character. I don't even know.
No, that's true. That's true. God of War, and then this God of War 4, aka God of War regular, because it's just
reboot.
Yeah, reboot. So God of War is a 95. I'm gonna do an unboxing, and then the next podcast is essentially gonna be 2 hours of us talking about God of War. Confirmed. It's just I'm so amped. Yo, shout out to the Gamer 2323, my favorite YouTuber. Yo, go watch it. Hey, I don't know, Sai. I gotta send you the video. You just go to his channel and watch his God of War unboxing video. This dude is
he's a character, man.
Yo, he is the funniest dude on YouTube. You gotta watch. Anybody in the chat, Fly, go watch. It's the Gamer DA Gamer 2323. Go watch his God of War unboxing video. Yo, he is stupid funny. He literally, he's like soda come out your nose type shit, like funny. Like he's really funny. Anyway, shout out to him. Go watch his video. He is so funny. Anyway, God of War is gonna be crazy. I can't even wait to play it. I gotta finish 3.
I can't wait either.
Yeah, it's gonna be dope.
I'll get to it, but I can't wait for it.
Yeah. that stuff is tight. Just some couple general things. Division.
I didn't know about this, and I'm very excited for it.
Yo, based on that, so real quick, just to tell you guys, Division movie is coming out, directed by Deadpool.
The Division movie. I fucking love this game.
And yeah, nice. Yo, Sai actually has the right below his Destiny tattoo, he has the Division tattoo as well. So
yeah,
he is definitely amped for this movie. I'm actually amped as long as it looks like you remember the live action joint you hit me with. So Sai hit me with a live action like 30-minute movie a couple months back or a year ago about the Division, and it was fire. The whole concept of the Division is actually amazing. You know, I know the game struggled with it at first, but like they can make it.
The game is as good as it ever has been right now.
Well, no, the game is good right now, but I know when it first came out, it was like a little bit shaky, but
yeah,
now it's fire. And this movie has the potential to like.
And you said really it's directed by the Deadpool director.
Yeah,
that's crazy to me.
Yeah,
that's big time.
Yeah, no, it really is. That's like it's not some crazy cat off the off the street, but it's pretty tight. So we're both looking forward to seeing that.
Oh, yeah.
The Witcher, which is a game that I own, which I haven't played yet because I own like 70 games I haven't played. My backlog is crazy. The Witcher, CD Projekt Red developer, they're coming out with a Netflix series. So
that sounds pretty dope. Witcher's a crazy game series.
Yeah, and I don't know too much about
graphic too, which might play well with Netflix.
Yo, all I know about The Witcher, the dude, what's his name? Geralt or something. Geralt, I don't know how to pronounce it, but
Geralt.
Yeah, it's something with a T at the end, like Geralt or some French.
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
From what I understand, he smashes chicks and kills people.
Yeah, that's the game basically.
Yeah, that's cool. I guess we're gonna find out what that's like.
Yep.
I never even. Yo, you know what's funny? I never even heard of The Witcher 1 or 2. Apparently, like
you know what's funny? I'm the same way. I didn't hear about it until the third.
No, I know. And Witcher 3 got mad hype, and I'm like, whoa, there was a 1 and 2, and everybody's like, yeah, there was. So I guess I don't know. I guess it's
was he smashing bitches in 1 and 2? That's probably why we didn't hear about it.
Yeah, exactly. He was just riding horses and shooting bow and arrows.
Then I anyway, that because that's Ultima Online basically.
So, hey, somebody go find Sai.
Somebody log in. Tell me I have to go to the bathroom. I haven't gone in an hour.
Tell that man to stand up so he doesn't die and pass out. And I'll let there's some new news with Sai's Game of the Year for 2018, so I'll let him hit you with that.
Hey, that Black Ops 4?
Black Ops 4, my boy.
Yeah, so interesting news. I don't know if it's accurate, but this is a running rumor right now, and they're not even denying it yet. So
bro,
if they're not going to deny it, then I'm running with it. Call of Duty Black Ops 4 is rumored to be scrapping the campaign mode, and what sucks is, as good at back in the day, multiplayer ran everything, but as good as the multiplayer was,
you said they're scrapping what?
The campaign story mode.
I've been waiting the whole podcast to do that. Bro, let's get it. Stupid. I'm pissed.
Yeah.
Bro, that's the worst thing I ever heard, bro.
I can't even continue.
My bad. I didn't mean to mess you up like that. I've been waiting to hit you with this sad trombone. Pause. Oh, bro.
Oh,
that's
God.
Too funny, man. But that's too funny. My bad, dog.
That's fine, man. That was perfect. Yeah, so they're scrapping the campaign mode. Cue the music, but and
bruh,
I love it. Yeah, so if that's true, they're getting rid of probably the best part of their game recently.
Yo, Call of Duty World War II
the acting,
fire.
The acting, the script, like everything about a Call of Duty campaign is awesome. Like the latest one was one of my favorites of all time. For them to scrap it is kind of silly to me. But here's the thing: they want to add a battle royale mode, so they're gonna try and jump on this bandwagon, and I don't think it's gonna work for that type of game. I can't see it. I mean, I don't know, man. I know that Call of Duty's already doing it in Japan. Apparently, in Japan or Korea, I'm not sure exactly. It's one of those two. They have a battle royale mode for World War II.
Wow, really?
Yeah, it's live. They're playing it. It's not available to anywhere other than over there. I feel like they might be just testing it and then they might release it, or this is their test for Call of Duty 4, Black Ops 4. So I don't know. I could see this rumor being true just because of that. Scraping a campaign altogether is kind of rough considering the campaign's usually only 6 to 8 hours anyway. But I don't know.
Yo, here's the thing, right? Like people, I think gaming is definitely changing, and like when I was watching Gamer 23's video 23, he was like, he went to GameStop midnight release for this God of War, which is actually 9 p.m. now because that's what GameStop's doing, try to get more people there. He was like, there was literally 2 people there. He was like, no one was there to get God of War. So that means one of 2 things: either people are solely buying. Well, this is only obviously one store. But people are buying digital, but also people. He was like, these multiplayer millennials. He's like, they don't want none of this story. So like, do people not want stories anymore? I mean, I know that's not true, but like, I think this generation, I don't know, man. This younger generation for sure is not messing with story mode. Like, I really think there's so many people. Well, Call of Duty specifically, everyone I talk to who plays Call of Duty, or everyone I know online, Twitter, whatever, is like, I'm going straight to that multiplayer. And I'm like, what, man? Like, I don't understand that. Like,
is it more better? Shout out to Wifey.
What's up? Shout out to Wifey. What up?
It's funny.
But they go straight to multiplayer. Like, so I don't know, man. So I mean,
I don't know, because like you know me, like I'm a multiplayer head. I love competitive gameplay, and I've always been like that from ever since GoldenEye.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So like,
no, that's true.
I don't know if it's a generational thing. I think it might be just more a digital thing. It's easy for these kids that have their parents' credit card linked to their PlayStations to just be like, okay, buy it. Let me pre-order this bitch. You know what I mean?
That's facts.
I think that's more of the case, because I feel like multiplayer, it might be a little more popular now because of, Overwatch type of game, battle royale games. But I think it might be more of a digital thing. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, no, I actually tend to agree with that. For sure, digital is definitely, unfortunately is where we're going because everybody's doing it. But I'm still getting that hard copy. Pause. We're gonna move on to our next segment. Burning questions. Burning, baby. These are what people want to know. All of our millions of fans.
Shout out to all 4 of you.
Yeah. Shout out to all 4 of you guys. We really appreciate y'all. Keep coming back every time, even though you don't really want to, Shanta. Anyway, so we're gonna go right into it. This question is from Skies Montana. Shout out to you, Skies. Really simply put, why is Fortnite so popular? And so we're gonna try to run through these questions, as quickly as can, because we're just running through time. So
I got that Hellblade calling me.
Hell yeah. So I can pretty much sum it up quick, but Sai, you want to jump in? Why is it so popular?
It was free.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. Like,
that's the only reason why I played it.
That it's not, obviously it's not just that, but being the fact that it's a free game, like that means everything. If somebody's like, because okay, people love it, and as soon as they tell their friend, "Yo, I love this thing," and the first thing the friend says, "How much is it?" It's free. Then they're like, "Oh, you love it and it's free. I'm downloading it." So like now you have millions of kids on Fortnite, and especially it's spreading through because people were on Fortnite before, and I feel like adults were on Fortnite and people who are older. And then once it like broke into like the high schools and the middle schools and the younger
people, it's all because of Twitch and YouTube and stuff like that.
Yeah, Twitch, Ninja, and then you got Ninja playing with Drake, and then Juju Schuster. So like all these sports icons and idols that are playing these games, and then these kids, and mad girls are playing Fortnite. Which shout out to the women. Mad females are playing Fortnite. Like I was overheard, some people out at the mall the other day, and there was a group of like teenage girls, and they were like all talking about Fortnite, and I was like, wow, like I was actually shocked because like they weren't talking about whatever like purses and like what's the guy's name who does Justin Bieber, that kid. I'm so old. But anyway, so they were talking about
his tattoo on your lower back too.
Hold up, man.
Hashtag believer.
Bro, I got Drake on me though. Anyway, move on. Believer. Wow, this man killing me. Anyway, Fortnite is free, and it's also let's not act like it's not mad fun.
Internet craze. That would be
and it's mad fun. Like it's just mad fun to play it and shoot people and whatever. Next question comes from Shansa. Why is it that Rockstar doesn't follow the same formula as other companies as far as releasing games? They make games that can be played for years, which doesn't seem like the norm for video game companies.
It's a good question.
That is a very good question.
I don't know how to answer that because like the Call of Duty formula where they're pumping out a game every year is working for them.
Yeah.
And the Rockstar formula where it takes them, 5 to 8 years to pump out a new game, it's working for them. So I really don't know.
You know what? It's funny because I actually think what
type of the game it is.
But I think what they're doing actually creates their own success. So like COD comes at you every year, like you need COD multiplayer rankings, esports, you need it. So they create that need. Rockstar is kind of like, what? Our games are like a gem. So we're going to wait 5 years, but when we hit you with it, you're going to go crazy for it. So it's almost like Rockstar makes you wait for it, but
and let's be real.
COD gets you like addicted. COD is like a drug dealer. Like they get you on that drug. And then Rockstar is like diamonds. Like they have millions of diamonds, but they only release a certain amount so that they're worth more. Like, that's
like Bungie's on a 3-year plan for games right now. Most games, they're generally, I would say, a year to 2 years. Rockstar, I don't know, man. It took them how many years to make another Red Dead? Like
mad long.
10 or more years. I don't even know.
Hell yeah.
The thing with Grand Theft Auto, they used to be on a 5-year plan. Every 5 years they would pump out a new game. What's delaying them right now is not knowing how well GTA Online was going to do.
Oh, okay.
GTA Online has been and continues to be probably their biggest source of revenue since they started making games.
Oh no, there's no question. That's a fact.
So they can pump out a little update here and there on GTA Online just to keep the fan base, coming back and wanting to do it. Like,
they're always
they came out with these new heists. We were playing GTA Online for like another 2 months trying to do it all. Like,
we really were.
They find ways to bring you back, and then
then you got
like Gooba.
Yo, that's
getting them shark cards.
Yo, shout out to G Dubs getting them. I ain't gonna even expose you right now, but you know what you did, player. You know, like you got cats with their mother's credit card just buying stuff, and you got adults buying like hundreds of dollars. Here's the thing, yo, Rockstar's a genius. On 420, they increased all the weed businesses, and like they released green tire smoke, and they released like all this stuff having to do with weed, like in the game.
Yeah,
and I'm like, because you know like, come on.
They know what they're doing.
They know exactly. They got it. Rockstar got this thing down to a science, and people don't even. You've forgotten. People don't remember that the online was like really delayed, and like the heist
online came out a year and a half after the game released.
Yo, and then the heist did.
It was honestly a big problem for them. It was a major problem for them. People were returning the game. Like they didn't care about the story because they wanted the online right away. And I was one of them. I was very aggravated that online wasn't there.
Damn.
Because that was the biggest selling point. Like I was gonna play the game anyway, but I would have game flied it if I knew it wasn't going to be online. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, I feel
I'm that type of person. But
I feel you.
I don't know, man. Online is and you know what it is? I think because it's such a large open world type of game, it takes them a while to add stuff.
Yeah.
So that's why they give themselves such a long period of time to build these games.
Yeah.
But again, I think it's all about online and them not realizing how well it was going to do. So they're just milking.
Yeah. No, absolutely. They're making mad money. Next question, Bobby J. Sherm. It's a story and a question. So, a teenager in North Carolina played through a game of Fortnite while a tornado was ripping the roofs off of his neighbors' houses.
This is a true story?
This is actually true.
Oh my God.
He kept playing because there were only a few players left, and he wanted to finish the match.
This dude was in a top 10 scenario with the tornado.
He was in a top 10 with a tornado ripping his neighbor's roofs off.
How do you still have fucking power?
Exactly. That's my question. When he noticed the power lines coming down around his house, he got his sister and his nephew to safety. Even then, he said his mind was still on the game. Question is, would you play Fortnite through a natural disaster like my man Anthon Williams?
Dude, Anthon Williams is the GOAT gamer of the year.
Yo, you talking about hard? This man said, "Yo, I'm hard." Yo, he's like super hardcore, bro. He's crazy. Like tornado. We playing facts.
I mean, if you got generators and a tornado bomb shelter, I'll be playing it.
Yo, here's the thing, like
ripping my house apart. I'm out. See you later,
bruh. I'm not playing. Yo, I'm not not playing this
serious.
Yo, it's really not. Like, I'm not playing. If there's a tornado, fam, like, I don't even think I'm grabbing my PS4. Like, I'm getting my family. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, honestly, like, this man was still playing though. Like, he's like, fam, I'm gonna get this dub or I'm gonna die trying. Like, literally. Like,
he's like, damn, fuck off. I have a golden scar.
Yo, for real. Yo, come on, man. Like, anyway, I would definitely not continue to play. But you know what? There's people out there low key that would actually keep playing, and probably. you got some kind of issues. Number 4, Cantankerous. Not really a question. He was just like, "Yo, sell me God of War." Here's the thing. If you don't want to buy now, you're a cuck, my boy. So, let me tell you this. Listen, Cantankerous, you need God of War. You need it in your life. It's something that's going to dynamically change your positioning. It's also going to, raise you to a higher level. And I'm trying to think of what else BS to blow smoke up is. Just get the game because you need it. And if you don't get the game, I'm gonna send a labo to your house along with the police. So you know what that means. You're getting arrested for that child thing. Bro, Oh my God! Do not buy God of War. You need that. And Cantankerous is a former Xbox fanboy. This man actually bought the Xbox One X or whatever.
Damn.
No, not the Xbox. He bought the Xbox One and was like, "Yo, it's just as good as the PS4 back in like 2013." I mean, now that now he got a PS4. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Yep.
he came into the light. Real quick, Purple Family. Shout out to Purple Family. Hey, compare Madden draft to the draft on Thursday. Real quick, draft on Thursday.
NFL draft for anyone that doesn't know.
Yeah, NFL draft. If you don't know that, come on, man. Really quick. You have 5 seconds to pick for the Jets. You're actually in charge of the Jets. Go ahead and pick 5, 4.
Rosen.
God damn, Rosen, buddy. Yo, so I guess Rosen's our pick. So
I don't know, man. It all depends on what Cleveland does.
Yeah, no, that's true.
They own the draft, so who knows?
Yeah, Cleveland does own the draft. Somebody was saying Cleveland's gonna trade the Giants so that they can have the first and second pick, so they can just take like Darnold and then take Barkley. They
have the 4th though.
No, I know, but like
are they gonna give the Giants the 4th?
Well, that's the thing. Yeah, they would give the Giants the 4th, and then they would basically get to pick the first because they want Barkley, I think, too. Yeah. But they don't know if he's going to be there, whatever. I don't know, but
who knows, man?
It's going to be fire.
Thursday's wild.
Thursday's going to be wild. I'm
going to be watching the Avengers, the new Avengers movie, and like staring at my phone to see who the Jets pick.
you're going to see Avengers Thursday?
Yeah, the new movie drops Thursday, man.
Yeah, it's a midnight joint, right, or whatever.
Around me, they got it at like 6 or 7 o'clock. They do these real early releases.
Oh, awesome. Okay. Damn, that's dope. That's really dope. Yeah. So the NFL draft is on Thursday. I don't know who they're gonna pick. Shout out to Pac and Purple Family and Sean, because we used to draft in Madden, and that was totally different because you just basically picked like the best available or what. Well, I guess that's kind of how the draft really works, but you had an idea what you wanted, and it was cool too. So shout out to Madden for being broken for the last 20 years. Anyway,
and if you want these players, like you said previously.
Oh yeah, because me and Si were talking, and we were like, should we run a fake draft to see where Barkley goes? And I was like, fam, we got to pay $65 for that in August. He was like, good point. So.
Roster updates, yearly roster update.
Yeah, nah, for real. Fly Life hit us with a question. It's a good question. Where do we see esports going in the next 10 years? And then he says, with the numbers that Twitch and other platforms can produce, will esports give traditional sports a run for their money?
I'm gonna say yes.
Wow. That's
I'm going to say yes.
That's very bold, sir.
It's already grown so high and so fast that I don't think people are understanding what's happening, because you have these how many teams are there? There's not many teams. I feel like it's the same teams battling each other in these tournaments.
Yeah. No, I know.
But you're having millions of people watching. Like the Overwatch League on Twitch alone, they're getting, I want to say several 100,000 people watching them.
Yeah, no, and no, I understand. See, this is, and I knew, Fly just said in the chat, but what is the appeal for non-gamers? I knew that's what he was getting at. So I'm going to jump in.
The appeal might be because I feel like it's going to get to a point where you're going to start seeing states, like state teams. Like you're going to have the New York, whatevers battling the Los Angeles, whatever.
They have that for Overwatch. They legit have it's called the LA something, and they have legitimate teams. But here's the thing, and I think esports in the next 10 years, to answer the first question, I think it's going to blow up exponentially. It's just going to go higher and higher. Here's the reality. I hate to say this, I don't see not anytime soon. I don't think esports will give traditional sports a run for their money anytime soon. I think
in 10 years, I think it will.
In the future, I think it might, but I have this weird feeling that in the future, we're gonna, as technology enhances itself and as video games get better, I think our actual sports are going to change. And I'm talking about like some futuristic type stuff. Like I think it's our sports are going to change. And I think there's sports that haven't even been developed that can't be played now based on technology that will be playable in the future. My point is this: the non Oh, he said some colleges are starting to give esports scholarships. It's a start. Absolutely. Esports are like off the ground and running. And I think, like I said, it's growing exponentially. Here's the problem though. The three of us, Fly, me, and Sai, we're all gamers. So we know esports. Me in particular, I don't really watch esports, but I know about it. But here's the thing. I think half the gaming community might watch esports and be into it. I think the other half may not be, but the non-gamer is looking at esports like, what is this nonsense? Like they're not, you know what I mean? Like the non-gamer,
maybe.
I don't think the non-gamer has interest in esports.
I just think the bigger social media gets, and the bigger like Twitch and Mixer and YouTube and even now and Facebook is getting into the video game streaming service. Like the bigger they get, the bigger the audience, and it's going to be a thing where you don't have to really go to the stadiums like in the other sports. Everything is going to be done from your phone.
It's gonna be way more convenient, which gives it's gonna give it the opportunity.
Just to give you an example, maybe the second or third home game for the New York Mets was strictly on Facebook. You weren't allowed to watch on TV. Like the team has their own TV station. They couldn't put it on their TV station. The radio was the same, but if you wanted to watch the game, you had to log into Facebook to watch it.
Yeah.
And that's a regular sport.
Yeah.
So if regular sports are starting to dabble with broadcasting on social media, I feel like gaming already has a head start. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
they're already there. They control that industry. So
yeah, no, I know.
I don't know, man.
I know. I just think, it's weird because I feel like it depends. I feel like as an
there's 570,000 people watching Ninja right now. That's like at least 10 stadiums. Yeah.
It is true. It is true. But I think I think about the average American, and I'm like thinking about how many people love baseball and how many people love football. And like, there's something to be said. Like, I've never been to a professional hockey game. I've been to like a semi-pro, whatever it is, like AA. Well, I don't even know what you call it, and it was like amazing. And I think there's something to be said. I think people want that experience of. But see, I'm old school as well. I'm kind of old school. Like, I feel like people still want that experience. I know like attendance is down in certain sports and stuff like that to actually go to the stadiums, but
football is slowly losing people. Like this year, it was a significant drop.
Yeah.
People are staying home, and the more that football flirts with political shit, less people are even watching the
game on TV. I know, and that was a lot of people. The people who did like stop going, and I saw this sign outside as one restaurant like no NFL here, which is like, come on, don't be an idiot.
But, it's stupid.
It's stupid, but people feel how they feel, and it's like I don't know. I just don't. when I think of
it comes down to pure numbers for a business. And
right.
if football, like if the New York Jets and the Miami Dolphins pull in, let's say 1 million, 2 million viewers on a Sunday, but esports is pulling in 500,000 per day in a league, they're making a lot of money on ad revenue. Way more than football is. I know they have, football has other games and blah, 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 blah. But if they can continue to do it on a daily basis rather than, because like, let's get real, baseball, nobody's watching a game every day. Even a diehard has things to do one day a week where they can't watch it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and like hockey, hockey, basketball, nobody can watch every day. There's a lot of games, but people are finding ways to watch Twitch. People are finding ways to be on YouTube to see what's happening in the gaming world. And I feel like maybe not in 10 years, but we are leaning to a world of social media dominating the sporting industry, including esports. And I think esports is going to be the organization that paves the way for it.
And this is the thing. And I think we're changing as this generation comes up. The whole video games, I feel like video games is reaching a golden era where like the paradigm is completely shifting, because 10 years ago, when I would tell someone that was a little bit older than me, like, yeah, I like gaming, they're like, oh, what are you, a nerd? Where you live in your grandmother's basement? Like, I think that's actually changing to the point, and it's evidenced by the fact that Drake is playing video games. Juju Schuster, who's a world-class professional athlete, you're not going to make fun of him and be like, oh, you live in your grandma. He's not a nerd.
You're going to call it NFL
exactly. You have NFL, NBA players, J.R. Smith, all into gaming, and now gaming is becoming a legitimate mainstream thing. And I agree. I think that it will actually has the potential to become like,
it has its place in that market.
Yeah. And I think you could be like, yo, you want to watch the Jet game, or do you want to watch like Dr. Lupo versus Ninja and Squads with like Juju and Drake? Like, I feel like,
but the thing is, you could do it. You could do that at the same time.
Yeah,
that's the thing. Like, esports is more available to you than any other sport.
So you guys are saying like stadiums, like versus going to the games?
No, I'm just saying in general. Like, if there's a giant Fortnite tournament in New York City that I'm well aware of, I would love to go to that because that would be cool as shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would like to try and like be a part of that, but it's just more easily accessible than any other sporting event. Like, for baseball, you got to pay, I don't know, $20 a month to stream baseball live to your phone or iPad. Football, you got to pay for it. If you have a Verizon phone, then you might get it for free or whatever. But like esports, just log into Twitch, log into YouTube, log into Facebook.
No, it's true, man. And that's, this generation is looking for what's easily accessible.
Yep.
So that's Fly. Shout out to you, man. Great question, dog.
It was a great question.
Great freaking question. Real quick, so we can get out of here and I can dive into Kratos and whoa. And so I can dive into this Hellblade. Real quick, deals, PSN deals, some flash.
This is probably my biggest deal of the cast.
Go ahead and hit him with it.
I think, well, first of all, Ghost Recon is $23.99.
There you go.
It's a good price considering the game is still somewhat new. But the kicker with Wildlands is all year 2 DLC is going to be free. So I don't know. I might, if the price drops a little bit, I might jump on it.
Hold up. So hold up. Is it free for? I have the game in plastic. So when I load this thing up,
you'll get all DLC in year 2. The year 1 DLC you might not get. I don't know how many's out there.
Okay.
But anything from this point forward, I guess, is all free.
Yo, that's fire. See,
yeah,
that's why you always wait to get these games, man. I'm telling you. That's just anyway, that's me.
Yeah.
Battlefront $29.99, Tomb Raider Definitive is right up me and Size Alley for the price of $5.99. Hey,
Tomb Raider is a great franchise. $5.99 might be.
If your game ain't if your game ain't $4 or $6, it's trash. FIFA is $30. Crash Bandicoot is $23.99, and there's all kind of deals on there. And you know,
there's a ton.
You can get them and get them downloaded digitally. Real quick before we get to the outros, we're looking forward to finally
May 8th. Destiny 2's Warmind DLC. They're doing a reveal stream this Tuesday. So
Tuesday, May 8th.
Definitely looking forward to that, considering I've already bought that. That was pre-bought with the pre-order. So
I'm sure
I'll be diving in that bitch.
You'll probably tweet that out when it comes up.
Yep.
I'm assuming, so check for that May 8th. All those D2 cats dive in there.
Destiny, it's happening within a couple weeks.
Perfect. And my 2018 game of the year back in 2017 was Detroit Become Human, which drops May 25th. I
can't wait for this game. It's going to be crazy.
I can't wait either, but now with this God of War hype, the fact that it's getting 11 out of 10s is crazy.
Don't overhype it for yourself.
I know. I feel like I'm like, oh man, like I'm so hyped for this game right now. But Detroit Become Human, May 25th. Make sure you go out and check that game out. I gotta buy it day one. I have to buy it day one, right? Like I can't.
Mm-hmm.
I've hyped it too much, so I gotta buy it. I got God of War day one. I gotta buy this day one.
Probably fly for me.
Oh, GameFly. Spider-Man. I'm gonna go ahead and just pass and not play that at all because it's trash. Red Dead Redemption.
That'll be day one.
Oh my god. So that's what we're looking forward to in May. It kind of dry, but like I said, God of War just came out on that God Station 4, my boy.
Yeah.
Sai, go and hit him with that outro or shout outs, whatever you got going on.
Yeah, man. You can find me twitter.com/Scythex_. And you can find me probably in a few minutes at twitch.tv/Scythex.
Go check this man's stream out.
It is kind of late, so I don't know if I'm going to dive in that Hellblade, but I might run some Fortnite. We'll see.
Hey, he might try to port a fort.
Yeah, we'll see. Fly, if you want to run some duos, let me know.
Bruh.
No, but shout out to Fly for hanging out. Shout out to Wifey for coming through. And yeah, try what's your outros.
Yeah, this is my outro. Listen, I got a big shout out. Big shout out to Wifey, Mrs. Sai, for marrying this cuck, my guy. You did it, girl. You saved us all from him. Anyway, I'm just messing with Sai. Shout out to you and Wifey, man. I'm so proud of you guys.
I appreciate
you guys
it.
Are the best ever. You guys are the goats. Congratulations again. Hit me on Twitter, Trigun4848, and you could go to my dead ass Twitch channel at twitch.tv /Trigun411. I'm trying to.
You won't.
I'm trying to bring that thing back real quick. And as always, we appreciate the support.
Don't forget to check out tomorrow your unboxing.
Oh, yeah. Tomorrow, my unboxing live on a podcast channel. We're gonna drop that God of War special edition.
That'll be dope. I want to see what comes in that edition.
Collectors,
right?
Yeah, I got collectors. So we're gonna run that live unboxing. That'll be fire. Anyway, we're closing out this late edition, and
yes, sir.
We appreciate you guys for coming through. And
that's episode 11.
Episode 11, baby. We in the books. And the last thing, as always,
buy Labo.
Damn, you messed up my legendary outro, bro. Make sure you register, and thanks, my guy. Thanks. We out.
Later.